Hey, what's good? It's Roknin, and I'm back once again, jumping into 404 Glory and seeing what comes out. I've been struggling lately after the last video where I did mostly Peach matches, I believe, against a Sheep player. I've been struggling trying to figure out exactly what I want to do in this game, exactly where I want to go, and exactly what characters I want to play. Mainly, I'm trying to figure out what character. I was trying to figure out what characters narrow things down to. I sat down and did just a bunch of analysis. I didn't really write anything down, but I just went over in my head. So I really could use some time to sit down and type it all out and figure out exactly what I want to do as far as my play style and where I want to go with things. And I actually kind of got down on Zero Suit for a little bit because I felt like I just wasn't really up to what it takes to bring out the best of her character. Like I felt like I was playing her so subpar, and it was making me play worse because I felt like I had to do more than I need to do. But I think I've been, as always, I tend to overthink things. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I tend to overthink things very heavily. So it's been rough trying to learn this game, especially going online and kind of be in that position where I'm new. So when people run into me, they see me do silly things or see me do dumb stuff. You know, I get taunted or somebody will play me for like 2 seconds, kill me, and be like, bye, and I don't get a chance to learn anything, or you know, getting trolled. I get trolled very easily in this game right now. It's like you can troll me with no problem. I'll get mad, I'll get frustrated because I'm like, how do I beat this? But it's because I'm still new to the game, and I'm still new to my characters and trying to figure out, is it the character flaws that are making me just feel like this game is so obnoxious, or is it just my play style? Is it just that I don't know the game? Is it a combination of all those things above? What is it? And where can I start? The first thing that I can do really is just open my mind up and say, you know, I'm going to try some different characters out. Try characters that I hadn't really focused on before and see what happens with them. I've been kind of reluctant to do that. I was kind of like setting my ways. Like, I'm playing these characters and that's it. And I'm going to stick with it because, God, by golly, this is what I want to do. And I was that way with Robin for a long time. I even went back to her after switching off for other characters. After initially being like, you know, I got to change from this character because it's not working out. And I thought I would stick with her again, but again I went through that whole thing of like, man, do I really want to switch characters again? I mean, I'm not really making any progress if I don't right now, or if I do rather. But in the end, at the end of the day, I had to really sit down and just think, like, you know what? I'm in the early stages of the game. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to learn. This is the best time. If I'm going to be wishy-washy about characters, this is actually the best time to do it. To just try different characters out, see how they go back to characters if I feel like I've learned something or, you know, gained something from them. If I don't, then switch up again, switch up to something completely different. I went through the same process when I was playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I didn't have a main team, like a go-to team in Cross Tekken, until probably half a year into it. And even then, after that, I went to other teams because I just wasn't satisfied. Now, that did end up being a problem until recently when I learned how to keep my butt on one team. But, you know, that being said, it helped me learn a lot of the game and learn a lot of the ins and outs of it. I think it's the same thing going on here. Someone doing it at a quicker pace. I know better now, and it's coming together. And so I decided to go ahead and make another character change. This time to Greninja. Now I had talked to or Swoops has been helping me out a lot, like learning this game, and I always mention him because it's my Smash training partner basically, and he's been helping me out and trying to get me acclimated to it and being like, hey, you should try this character or that character. He had suggested Jigglypuff, and I tried Jigglypuff for a little bit, and I was like, it wasn't really for me. But Greninja is a character I was just like, you know what? I wanted to play this character, but whenever I played him on 3DS for a little bit, and just like had so many issues with trying to recover with him and understand how to play him. He just felt so awkward to me that I just didn't want to put the time in. But recently, I just had kind of I was like, you know what? Let me just try out different characters and try characters I liked or characters I didn't even think about. There's been a few times I've gone on For Glory and just done random. I haven't put those videos. I don't have those recorded. I just play them and then I just think about what happened as I sit there and sulk. But it's one of the ones that I was like, I should play Greninja. I just like the character anyway, so I like the Pokemon. It's my favorite Pokemon. So hey, who knows? But anyway, long story short, as I'm getting to the 5-minute mark on this already, I decided to go ahead and really sit down, look at some footage. I looked at some of Amsa's matches from Apex, and I looked at some of his online matches. I looked at Techie and a bunch of other players, and just like looked up all the guys and everything, and started trying to assimilate the knowledge and just kind of get an idea. And now, of course, once I do that and see how the character plays and get a general idea and general grasp of what people are doing with me, not go into training mode and try stuff myself. And so I did that, and then I felt like find out some things that work for me as far as what I like to do and what I want to try and do. And so, of course, I took that stuff into the online realm. And yeah, well, here's what happened. So the player I'm playing against right now is a player named Juan, and he actually like we played a bunch of matches, quite a few, and I've got some of those matches actually. I took only the Greninja matches and saved those. I played with some other characters, I just wasn't feeling it though, so I really stuck with the Greninja matches is what I recorded. And I'm pretty convinced that he just had random select going, and maybe I wasn't playing his best characters, but that's fine. And actually, it helped me in the sense that it gave me time to really sit down with Greninja only and play a variety of characters. Because the characters he was playing, like right now, he's playing Pit. He plays them at a pretty, at least from what I can tell with my skill level, he's playing them at a pretty decent level. It's not like I'm not playing a CPU or anything, so he's playing pretty good. So this actually helps me out in the sense that I mean, he played a ton of characters. It literally was like random select. I'm pretty sure he just did random select, except for maybe like one match. But no, he played a ton of characters, and it helped me out. It helped me to sit down and really like. I didn't want to leave the room. The only reason I left it, I think, at the end of this set of matches was that it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'm like, okay, I gotta. No, it was like 2 in the morning actually, because I went to bed at 3 at night. I'm like, okay, I really gotta quit. Like, I gotta work in the morning. So, ooh. So what I'm really practicing is like trying to use Greninja's Hydro Pump to Gimp. As you saw right there, I tried to set something up. It didn't quite go as well as I wanted, but either to Gimp or to get other setups. Like right here, I used to throw him up higher. That way I could jump him off the edge of the stage. That really actually worked. I was like, holy crap. That was one of the first moments after like playing a ton of matches. I'm like, oh my god, it's coming together. Like I'm starting to really see it. But yeah, I mean this set of matches, I'm really not commenting too much on this right now, and I probably should do more on it, but playing Greninja has made me like it's much more to my liking, I think, where I can like dash in, dash out. I have a lot more reliable smashes. They're not exactly as strong kill potential wise as I would like to be, but they're pretty good, especially his forward smash and his forward air. I think those really are the tools I'm enjoying using when it comes to like trying to knock people off the stage right now. Here I just end up missing the stage because that arrow threw me off. I meant to do diagonal forward and then forward, but I'm still getting the hang of like getting the Hydro Pump angles I want exactly. So doing diagonals is the toughest one right now. Like doing it straight up and straight right or straight left, that's fine, but doing the diagonals is what's killing me. I'm also starting to try to use Hydro Pump in neutral. I don't know if I do it here, but just to create distance and push the other person back. He's gonna start doing side B pretty religiously here. Like, hey, you know what? You're not stopping me. And I'm like, okay, you can hit me with it. And yeah, I'm still so a couple of things I'm picking up on too that I actually saw as I watched my matches. I'm really not recovering to the stage as much as I should. Not stage, sorry, to the ledge as much as I should be. I keep trying to go to the stage and fight when I don't need to, especially as Greninja. Like right now, I shouldn't even done that. There was no reason for me to go to the stage. I could have went to the ledge, and it would have been a much safer option. I think I still have my jump. There, though, he covered the ledge. So, I tried to go to the ledge. He's like, nah, I'm going to spike you, pay you back for that. So, and this is what I mean by, I'm pretty sure he went random select, because up until this point, he hadn't played Duck Hunt the entire night we were playing, and suddenly Duck Hunt came up. But he was competent with him, like, at least decently competent. So I don't know if that's, one of the main characters he plays or what, or if he just plays the entire roster, which I find intriguing. I used to be like that with a lot of games I played. I played Tekken and whatnot back in Tekken 5. And when I played Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, I could go through the entire roster and play everybody. But nowadays, I don't really have that ability because I just don't have the time to do it anymore. So I have to pick certain characters and stay with them. I can play a lot of Smash 4 characters at the very, very basic level, but as far as actually competing with them at all, or feeling like I could do anything with them, not really. I have to have certain ones. And yeah, right now I'm using my Shuriken a lot to deflect the cans and try and keep them, keep him guessing when I see them coming my way. I can just bounce them back at him and hit him with his own projectile and cause damage. There I should have grabbed him though instead of rolling. And this is actually when it gets annoying because he can outzone me easily, even though Greninja's Shuriken is actually pretty good as a zoning tool. I didn't realize that. I thought they had more lag than that, but they don't. So I've been getting pretty good about trying to, and I gotta stop doing that. I keep doing dash attack like it's safe on shield, and it's not. So yeah, but no, right here I'm gonna throw the can, gonna hit the can back at him again, and it pops. Now he blocked it that time, but yeah, it's his shuriken recovery better than I give him credit for. So it's been really good to like really sit down and practice again, like just being his owner. There, that was pretty cold. I like the way that worked out. It just happened he jumped over the can and I happened to hit the shuriken right into it as he was trying to clear it. Hit him and caused damage and it was great. Now I'm trying to stay out his smash range right now because I think I'm comfortable where Dog's smash range is, but it's still kind of guessy for me because like it's so weird to like kind of determine where his actual range is at. There, that was a bad idea. I should have shielded that rather than try to throw a star, but I was determined to throw a star that time. I don't know why. And I'm actually getting him to have, for some reason he's approaching. He doesn't really have to right now because I'm the one that's like really down. But he is, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I do think I get to punish something. Yep, I punished the spot dodge with down smash, and so they got me a free KO, especially with all that rage I got. But then the craziest thing happens, and I'm going to try and repeat this. I swear, I'm going to try and repeat this because, oh my god, it's the best. And if I can get this to happen in a match locally or like in a tournament, I'm going to love it. But this is another one of those moments I was like, you know what, I'm playing this character, and I'm sticking with it. So I'm at 174 right now. He's at 4%. Keep that in mind. Throws me again. I'm going to try and go to the edge. I don't think I make it. And right here, I just went to do Hydro Pump to try and cross by him. Apparently, both blasts caught him and threw him left and down while he was doing a normal, and he just died. I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't know it could do that. I thought when it hit, it bounced you up regardless. I didn't think it could bounce you down. I think what may have happened is when he got hit by the left one, he fell off the stage while he's doing a normal. Maybe that's what killed him. But whatever the case was, yeah. Anyway, this is actually the second match he played Mega Man against me, but the other one I didn't record. I think I was playing Rob that match. I can't recall, but he destroyed me with Mega Man in that match. This one was quite a bit better. And I think probably the fact that I'm starting to understand the Mega Man a bit better too and how I should approach him, or rather not approach him. After kind of goad him into doing silly stuff. There, I thought I would get by him, and I did not, and I landed right in front of another Power Blast, another one. What I love about Greninja 2 is like I get a lot of recovery options, and I can just switch up. I can just switch up so many things in neutral, and I like that. Like, and it's not as crazy as I thought it would be to do it either. Like, it actually, I don't know if it's just the fact that it fits my level of execution or what, but I'm really enjoying like his flow of movement and how many options I get to move with him. That was just a bad recovery though, and I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get away from that. I should have like Hydro Pumped away and then over him. I could have done that, but it still would have been tough because I might have gone too far and it still landed in the fire anyway. So that was a tough situation. And right now things are looking pretty hopeless. I thought I was gonna die right there because I was way off the screen off of that tornado, but I survived. And I'm trying to play more patient. I'm rolling a little bit too much here. I need to stop rolling. But right there, I was going to throw a pellet, so I was going to roll behind him and punish him because he was committed to that option for some reason. Now that time, I spaced it right where the dash attack actually hit, and I was out of range from to really get a good punish. Also, as Mega Man says, limbs are pretty stubby, so I didn't have to worry about that much of a punish. But he landed, for some reason, he jumped right on top of me, and I just had up smash already ready to go. So I'm like, well, if he lands here, he's going to die, and he did. And I was like, yay! So 86-0. I mean, I have a chance. Again, going to that mindset of like, you know what? It's not about who has the most percent. It's about who gets knocked off the stage the furthest and doesn't come back. So I'm learning to not give up, even when things look like utterly hopeless in this game. Because unlike, say, when you're playing Cross Tekken, and there's 10 seconds left, and the other guy has like, you know, 2 full life characters, and you have like 1 character bleeding in the background. There's not much you can do to come back. It's pretty much set at that point. See, I'm using that Hydro Pump tech right there. It's pretty much set, right? But with this game, where I'm learning and starting to understand now, and to me, what makes it really enjoyable is the fact that you're never really out of it. There's always some option, some way that you can make a comeback. Even in the most dire situations, there's some situations like, okay, it's clearly you're not going to do anything, but as long as you got time on the clock and you have a stock in your hands, you can do it. And it's a pretty great feeling, and it's such a great feeling of accomplishment when you do it too. Ooh, I'm gonna avoid that. I want to punish, but I was slightly out of range to get the forward smash. So I should have walked forward a little bit. I had time, but I just went with my first instinct. So what can I say? Now here, I'm just trying to be really careful. I'm trying not to approach too much. Even right there, I could have actually probably ran in and got maybe a forward tilt. I was like, no, I'm just gonna sit back and just build my percent up. There's no reason for me to like press anything right now. I can just hang out, wait for him to make a mistake. Again, I'm trying to push him out with the the hydro pump in the ground, which causes but he did a Shoryuken. It was unsafe, and I punished him for it. It was great, and I love it. So now we're going on to Toon Link. This one is tough, and I'm gonna have to practice this matchup some more because even playing like against like regular Link, which I think will be in another video actually. But yeah, even against regular Link, I felt like things were a little bit more doable. Toon Link just felt like he was just smashing me. Part of it might be too, by this time I might have been just tired and I wasn't really thinking properly. But no, I mean he was on point though. Like it felt like he just had my number. So this might be his main character. He might just got him in the random select draw. But again, I don't mind. I mean this is fine for me. I'm like, this is cool because it gives me a chance to really sit down and play against multiple characters with this new character I'm learning. So I'll take all that time. Please give me more of these matches. But yeah, I'm trying to find a space where I can actually crouch Link's arrows too, because he's gonna start pestering me with those, or he wants to start pestering me with those, and his projectiles in general. Right now I'm getting fortunate because I can actually. Ooh, I should punish better than that. Well, no, that's all right. That's a safe punish. Just jab it. If I missed, I just jab twice, and that's all right. Oh, he just dashed right at me, and I jumped over him. And I want to prepare to like tag him when he gets in, but I didn't do it right. And then I put myself. That was a bad hydro pump. I think I shouldn't have hydro pumped there. Actually, I should have just recovered normally. But instead, I tried to do some fanciness, and I got myself right in front of the hydro pump. And he was like, "Oh, look, you got recovery. Prepare to die." So that was just not a good idea. Oof, I landed right in there. Again, I'm trying to recover on top of him rather than recover to like the edge or away from him. And I gotta get out of that habit. Like, obviously, every once in a while, you can recover on top of somebody. I'm learning this. Like, you can recover on top of somebody every once in a while if you know their option or what they're gonna do. And you can kind of negate what they're gonna attempt to do to keep you from landing properly. But other than that, it's best to just land defensively, land away, get yourself more space. And if you can, obviously go for the ledge. Because from the ledge, they have to make a lot more decisions about what you're gonna do than you have to do in at mid screen. At mid screen, it's kind of simple. At mid screen, if you're falling back on top of them, like, oh, well, you're clearly gonna fall here or fall there. You have to get really tricky mid screen to do anything. But on the ledge, they have to respect that invincibility. That was just that was supposed to be up and then towards the stage so I could try and catch the ledge, but it didn't happen. And again, that's just me learning to control hydro pump. I'm getting better, and since this was recorded, I've definitely improved. But it's gonna take some time. This match I thought was fantastic. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure what his level of Ganon is because I don't know the gentleman. But if he sees this video, let me know. Is this one of your mains as well? This might you play it quite a bit because it seemed like it. Like he had the stuff down. I never tech that online, by the way. When Ganon does the dash grab, for some reason, I can never tech it online. I can tech it offline every once in a while. Not consistently, but I can tech it. But online, I never get that tech. I don't know if that's just because of the timing online, as it always is with online games, or if there's something I'm doing wrong. It could be both. I could just suck. But I'm no longer going to say I suck. I'm going to say I'm learning. Can stop saying that, too. That's another thing about Greninja right now, too, is that because of his speed and, like, his low profile, he can get away with, like, running at somebody and then running past them and then running back around them and grabbing them. I just love his mobility, man. Like, this character's mobility is, like, insane. And I'm sure, obviously, compared to Sheik, it's not all that insane. Or Zero Suit, it's not all that insane. But, just that combined with the hydro pump just really gives me a lot of just freedom. And I love that in my characters. I love that in my games. That's why I'm liking Smash so much after playing so many rigid Capcom fighters lately. Because Capcom is in this phase right now. They want everything to be rigid. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that whole discussion. That's me going into a rant. That's not Smash. So there, like, see there, I was able to just, like, get around and just, you know, I saw, oh, he's charging this. I'm just going to hydro pump all the way over here and there's nothing he can do about it. I love having that kind of option. I need to use neutral air more. I'm not using it nearly enough to set up cross-ups to make him guess, you know, which way I'm going. And also, of course, the juggles, but, you know, that's not that important. Juggling, we don't do that here. Oh, forward throw. Again, I'm going to probably, yeah, I got greedy, try to go for the hydro pump tech again. Which is cool, and it gives me a good opportunity to kill, but I have to not get so zoned in on that one tactic. That is all I do. I knew he would probably try and stomp me, so that's why I just hesitated to get back to the stage. But then I rolled into that, I want to say that's down smash. But I just rolled right into it like, oh yeah, sure, just kick me in the face. To be fair, I thought I could punish it. I thought it was something else, and I was like, oh wait, that's that move. Well, I'm too late, I'm already dashing. Gonna skid. Then I punished him and knocked him out. There we go. And now we're even. Well, not quite even. It's 22-0, but still, it's close to even. And I almost don't even want to say anything during this match because it was so darn good, but at least to me, again, you know, it was just exciting when I was playing it. Like, oh my god, it was a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of neutral game going on right now. I am definitely trying to throw that star at him and not away. I have a problem with that with Greninja right now. Ooh, I got neutral air, but then he didn't let me do anything afterwards. But I'm having a problem with Greninja right now with his projectiles. I keep B-reversing when I don't mean to. Which is weird, because I couldn't B-reverse when I wanted to with Samus. With Zero Suit, I mean. But I'm apparently getting better at it without even knowing it, so I don't know. Ugh, I tried to punish that, but it wasn't a good time to punish anything. I knew we'd go for that up smash, but I wasn't really sure if I'd get around it. But now that I know that, I'm going to take advantage of that next time. And right now, we're really we're both like, okay, I don't want to die, because like even though he's at 71 and he's gaining, so obviously he's heavier. He's also aware of that hydro pump tech that I'm using, and just the fact that I've been getting some surprise kills on him, so it's like he's trying to be cautious as well. There, I want to punish something so bad, but honestly, I was not sure. I thought I killed him right there. I was like, he's dead, he's not coming back, but he came back. I knew he wasn't dead there because he's on the other side of this, the stage. So I'm like, okay, well, he's clearly going to survive that. And now I'm trying to set up his own, but I'm noticing that there's 1 minute left on the clock, so we have to make a decision soon because it's going to go to time. Now, if this is a tournament match, I wouldn't, you know, try and go in at all because right now it's, what, 1:18:98. I would win in a minute. I would just hold out and just zone. Like, there's no reason for me to go in. But he is bringing the fight to me. Ooh, and then he knocks me away. I'm trying to find a safe way back on the stage. 37 seconds left. Ugh, get a good hit. I want that up air so bad it would have killed him. That's okay. I tried to get him with another hydro pump burst again, but I missed it. So now I'm getting anxious because I'm like, I need to end this. I need to end it now. And we're gonna get in that neutral situation in a second where it's like, oh my god, what do we do? Oh, he got that. I'm like, okay, cool. I actually rolled in time for that. He must have mistimed it because that should be guaranteed. There. I committed to an up smash. I figured he would try and run in and hit me, and I was going to up smash him out of it because since his two hit has such wide range. That's not what happened, though. Instead, he just hung back. I did up smash raw, and I was actually charging it, but I realized that he wasn't going to come in. I'm like, crap, I got to let this go and hope that he runs into it. He ran into it all right. Fist first, knocked me straight out the stage. So there you go. But yeah, me and Juan, we had a ton of matches. Again, good games to you, sir. I don't know if you gonna see this video or not, but if you do, good games. I'll link it around and stuff, so maybe you get around and you'll see it. But yeah, let me know if you were doing random select too. If you see this video. It seemed like it was, and I mean nothing wrong with that. It's whatever. But it did help me personally because I was playing, you know, this new character, trying to learn them, so it gave me time to like really just go through all these different characters and test these situations and see what I could do. So if that was what was going on, hey, thank you. If not, oh well. But yeah, and Greninja, man, I'm sold. I really am enjoying this character right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I say that about a lot of characters. I said that about Jack and Cross, and when I played Jack, I played him tough for like 2 months until I played Set 3S. And Set 3S was the sole reason I dropped Jack Cross and I went back to Juri Kami. Because I was like, you know what? This character isn't for me. But it's good though, because it made me realize that character really wasn't for me. I was liking certain aspects of that character that I thought I was in love with. Mainly the damage and the zoning aspects of him. But I wasn't really committed to playing him the way that he should be played. And it became very apparent. So, but then once I went back to Juri Kami is my team. That is who I am as a player. It just is, and I needed to accept that. And once I did, I started doing better. I did great at the I did good at the Randbats this last season for it, because I realized that was my play style. I think the same thing is going on here. I've played everybody from Zero Suit to Peach to Robin to Mars from Lucina, to Bowser Jr., to Mario, to I played Luigi a little bit. Obviously I played Rob. That was one of my mains as well when I first started playing the game. I mained Zelda on 3DS when the game first came out. I mained Zelda for quite a while. I mean, I went through a laundry list of characters, man, and this is like I was trying to find my playstyle. I was trying to learn the game while I was trying to find my playstyle as well, and trying to figure out what character fit that the best. And I may still not have found it. Maybe a month from now, I look up and I'm like, man, Greninja, what was I thinking, man? I should have played this other character. I thought Sheik would be it, honestly, but something about Sheik just doesn't. I don't know. Sheik's playstyle doesn't really fit me 100%. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure how I can really say that, but it is what it is. Even though she's the best character in the game, if I were to play her, obviously I would be giving myself the best chance to win statistically. But it really comes more to what you feel that character's abilities do for you. So it could be a top tier character, or it could be the best character in the game, but if that character's abilities don't do anything for you, or you're just not proficient at them, or you don't like them, you're not going to put the time in to practice and improve them. You're not going to put time in to, you know, be a better player. So for me, it's the same kind of deal right now. I'm trying to find the characters that I really want to put time in with. So far, when I go into training mode, the characters I have most fun with have been Greninja, Zero Suit, and Peach. Robin was, but I think Robin's kind of wore off on me. Especially some of the matchups she has are pretty obnoxious, and I'm like, you know, again, there's way better Robin players than me anyway, so I'm not saying that like she's impossible to use, because she's not. But I think the run speed combined with the fact she plays much more of a, she has a weird zoning game, because she plays kind of like Rose does in Street Fighter 4 did, where it's like, well, you have this projectile, but it's kind of laggy. So, you know, in Robin's case, I feel like her zone is kind of hampered by that. When I played Robin in Customs, I played Quick Thunder, and that helps. But no, I think I'm leaning way more towards Greninja as far as like my main, and Zero Suit and Peach is my alternates, because I think they cover some different matches. They don't really, Greninja doesn't, from what I've read and what I understand, Greninja doesn't have like really bad matchups. He has some unfavorable ones, but overall he's pretty even across the board. Whereas, and I mean, Zero Suit's pretty much about the same. I think Zero Suit has some she dominates, but she has a couple that's like not that great. But I'm not qualified at all with Zero Suit to even say that, or Greninja. I'm not qualified, period, man. I'm still learning. This is just me gathering knowledge. But and I think Peach should take care of some more of the obnoxious matchups that I hate. Like, I tend to do well against Jigglypuff players when I play Peach, so that's one of the ones I'm playing Peach for as well. I couldn't explain it to you completely unless I really sat down and wrote it down. I haven't done that yet, but that's the vibe I get right now. So anyway, this video is a lot more explaining than I tend to do with these online videos, but this is one of those transitions. I had a couple videos like this in the Cross Second series too. This is one of those transitional videos where I'm kind of thinking about how my playstyle is changing, what I'm, you know, trying to understand and, you know, really do when I play the game. So this one's going to be longer, and I'm going to let this one be that long. I'm not going to cut this one super short, because I think it needs to be. Plus, that Ganon match was pretty dope, and I liked it. So I made sure to put that one on, and that was a long match. But I digress. Thank you for checking this out. Hopefully something that I said in this video resonated with you as well. I was able to give you some extra knowledge. Again, I'm coming at this from a new player to Smash, but somebody that's had quite a bit of experience in other fighting games. So while I am experiencing those games, I am completely new to this game, and I'm still learning. So hey, if you run into me online or on for Glory or whatever, and you see me and you're like, oh, I remember that, then hey, shout out, whatever. If not, or if you see me and it's like, who's this scrub? This dude trying to play under this game, get out of here. That's fine too. I understand. I get it. I've been getting taunted and destroyed and defeating this game so much lately, man. I've retired from this game like 5 times within like 1 week. But it's harsh. But you know, just gotta keep trying, keep playing it, and you go through those times to get better, and you learn. And like right now, I learned a Greninja. Anyway, I'm done. Later.